What is up, guys? We back with another video, man, and today we have the MaonoCaster E2. Now, I told you guys previously that I like that PD400X, which is this microphone right here, and I said that I would go ahead and invest into something like this because I want to pair it up with this microphone. Now, we're going to be doing a live stream test at some point, so this is going to come in handy for that reason as well. So, today what I want to do for you guys, man, is just unbox this thing, take a look at the hardware, go around it, pair it up with this microphone just to make sure it works and see what it sounds like with this microphone. But then I'll come back at a later time and give you guys like a full-on tutorial after I get a little bit of time on the board, all right? So, today, unboxing, hardware, quick microphone test, and then we'll get out of here, all right? Let's get to it. All right, guys, so if you're looking for this, man, you can find it right here on Amazon. I will throw a link up in the description, but the price is going to run you about $119. All right, they do got a $25 off coupon, and to go ahead and give you the heads up, with that $25 off coupon, it's going to drop down to about $94, but then after taxes, it came up to $102, just to give you guys that heads up, all right? So right here, you got the Mayonno E2, which is the one I have because I didn't need a bundle, because I have a mic, headphones, and all that stuff, so I didn't need a bundle, all right? So I just got the board in general. Then you got the Mayonno E2A, which comes with a mic. Then you got the Christmas bundle. I think you're paying an extra $10 for that pretty little box, I guess, but then you got the Mayonno E2B that comes with 2 mics, all right? So let's go ahead and scroll down, see what else we can find, man. So we got a little information about the company right there. It says it's an all-in-one podcast production studio. Right here you got specifically designed microphone settings. So right here you can switch it between condenser or dynamic microphone depending on which one you have. All right. Right here it says it works to up to about 8 hours off of a charge, which I think is pretty cool. It says you can adjust every microphone freely, which I think is awesome. Intelligent noise reduction. So you do have a denoise button, all right? So once you press that, it says it'll reduce the background noises so you'll get a clean, distortion-free audio with a natural warm sound, all right? Then you got that dry wet mode. So if you switch to dry mode, you can bypass all the audio processing and just record just the pure mic signal. So I think that's cool. Right here, they got a few microphones that this thing is compatible with, but I did notice that they didn't have the PD400X, but it should work because it's one of their products and it's an XLR microphone, all right? So right here, it shows what it looks like running 2 microphones, and then here it just gives you what every single input or output is on the back and what each one of them do, all right? So we'll go through all of those 2 as well, all right? So with that, let's get into this unboxing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the unboxing, man. I'm really stoked about this one, man. I'm ready to dive in, man. But as you can see, the box looks really nice, man. Maono always got some pretty good presentation, man, when it comes down to their packaging and so forth. So nice little look right here. Got some branding going on. Shows you what the actual unit looks like on the front. I think that's pretty cool. A little bit of branding on that side. A little bit of branding on that side as well as that side. Right here across the top, it just gives you a little bit of information right here as well. Hopefully you guys can see that. A little bit of information right there if you want to pause the screen. And we got a little bit of information right here on the back just in case you want to pause the screen at some point. All right, so once you open it, first things first, you're going to have your user manual right here on the top. Pretty decent sized manual, a couple of languages in here or whatever the case, but it gives you a lot of good information. So I highly suggest you take a look at this, man, if you just need to get yourself up and running, man. Pretty good sized manual. Then right here, you have a letter to the customer of Mayonno E2. Just a quick little card, little story behind this product, so forth. A nice little read if you want to take a look. And then right here, man, I like the fact that they put this in here. So computer and mobile streaming. So it kind of gives you like just a quick diagram of what everything should look like, man, when you plug this stuff in, man. So I think that's a really good look, as well as for music recording and so forth. And then right here on the back, it says read instructions before using. A little bit more instructions down here, gaming and education and all that good stuff down there. So this card is going to be the card that comes in handy for a lot of people, all right? Next, you're going to have the actual unit and the actual little accessories box. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the accessories box real quick if I can pull that out without tearing up a bunch of stuff. So right here in the accessories box, let's take a look. You're gonna have your 3.5 right here, podcasting cable. I like that they got it labeled right there. So you got the podcasting cable right here. You're gonna have another podcasting cable, 3.5, so you get 2 of these. And then last but not least in here, you're going to get a, what is this? USB-C cable. So you're gonna get the USB-C cable right here, man, with no extra little attachments or nothing like that, you know, like no adapter or nothing, but just a USB-C cable, all right? Which I think is a pretty good look, man. So next, you're gonna have the actual unit itself, and has a little bit of plastic right here. Let me take this off. So you got a little plastic right there, a little plastic. Make sure ain't no other plastics anywhere on here. Some on the little feet back here, but we can take that off later, all right? So first off, it's plastic. It's very lightweight. It's very, very small and compact. At least that's what I noticed. The buttons feel pretty good. Just touching them. Buttons feel pretty good. Knobs and everything feel pretty good. Yep, everything seems to be feeling pretty good, man. Right here on the back, as it showed when we was looking at it on Amazon, these are all of your inputs and outputs right here on the back. I think that's going to be a good look as well. And honestly speaking, man, this thing is so small. Let me grab my iPad right quick. Yeah, this thing is, this is my iPad Air 4 right here. This thing is literally, let's see. Yeah, look at that. I think the iPad Air 4 is actually bigger than this. Look, iPad Air 4 is actually, look at that. It's actually bigger. So that just gives you a good little idea of what you can get with this, man. This thing is very, very small. It's very, very compact. But as far as the build quality is concerned, man, it is made of plastic, but it feels pretty good in the hands. I mean, it feels like it got a little bit of a solid feel to it. I don't think it could just break super, super easy, but it is some hard plastic, man. But yeah, feels pretty premium. I love the design, love the way it looks. Got your low, mid, high, your instrument, your pitch, your monitor. It even has auto tune right there and all the actual keys right here. So you can be in auto tune in A, B, C, D, whatever you're trying to do on auto tune. You got your sound pads right here. Got your pad volume, your depth, decay, reverb right here. Bluetooth. This is where you turn it on. And let's see if we got some power on this. Let me see. Pressing the wrong button. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Got a little power, as you can see. All the lights and stuff look pretty nice on here. Bluetooth, you can turn that on and off or whatever the case. 48 volts. Reverb, all this stuff right here. Look at that. Little button. Let me turn that back off. So yeah, I mean, got your headphone jacks down here. Yeah, man, I mean, all in all, man, it feels like a solid unit, man. So what I want to do is go ahead and plug this mic in, and I will just give this thing a quick test with the microphone. And then you guys give me maybe a couple of days, maybe 4 or 5 days. Let me actually really dive into this bad boy. Let me figure out how to do some of this sound pad stuff and all of this, man. And then we'll come back and we'll dive deep into this on a full tutorial. All right, so let's just go ahead and at least test the mic and see if we can get some levels and stuff, all right? All right, so I have the MaonoCaster E2 plugged into the Mac Mini, which is now powering the PD400X. So the audio that you're hearing is coming from the E2 and the PD400X, all right? Scarlett Solo is not plugged in, but I promise you it's not going anywhere, all right? So what I plan on doing with this, though, is that I want to get another desk, put the iPad on it, use this as the audio interface for the iPad so I can continue to create music, so get some studio monitors for the iPad and all that stuff. So I promise you this thing is not going anywhere. Now, I have the board sitting here. This is the audio, man. I just wanted to give you guys just a quick sample of what the audio sounds like with this board paired with this microphone. One thing I will tell you is that I don't like what it sounds like in my ears right now. It sounds like I hear myself twice, and that's kind of weird to me. It just sounds like I hear myself twice. But when I'm using something like this, I don't hear this type of effect. And I made sure that there was no effects turned on the board. I even made sure to mess with the pitch, because if I mess with the pitch for you guys,
I can make myself sound like this.
Or I can make myself sound like this.
So I made sure that the pitch was perfect, and that's it. There's no buttons turned on. There's nothing. This is just straight plug it in, turn the mic on, and start speaking, right? One thing I ran into at the beginning is I totally forgot about the condenser dynamic mic switch in the back, so I had it switched to the wrong one, and I wasn't getting any levels. So just make sure you remember which microphone you have, and make sure you flip that switch so you can get some levels. But anyway, just a quick video unboxing, quick audio test. Wanted you guys to know that it is in the building. We're going to dive into this thing. Give me about another 3-4 days, and I'll come back and give you guys a full tutorial of this, and we'll go through every single one of these buttons and what everything does with this board, all right? Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your man, Jay, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.